Our goal is to offer an authentic and a personal experience of Ayurveda, so you really understand how it works. When you study Ayurveda with us, then you'll learn how to take care of yourself. You'll gain tools to bring balance to yourself, to your own body, mind, and spirit, and that connection, so that you can embody your full potential as a human being. That sense of inner connection is really what makes a great educator and counselor and advisor, and can share this gift of having a really vibrant life. I can gush about it a lot, just because when I experience it so much myself on a regular basis, I'm always amazed. So the training is online, and it comes through our private network on Mighty Networks. It's a private community if you're not familiar with it. And the format is flexible, which means the trainings are self-paced. You can complete each lesson on your own schedule. And we designed our trainings this way because we know that most of our students aren't able to drop everything in order to just study. But if you can do that, that's great. But most people have a lot of other things that are going on in their lives. You know, part-time or full-time job, family to take care of. So with our trainings, you can adapt your learning to your own schedule. Some people really wonder if they can learn Ayurveda online, and the answer is absolutely. And this is because we support you all the way through the trainings. So you're not by yourself somewhere trying to figure out what's going on. So you have touch points with our team of acharyas. And acharya is a word that means teacher. And then there are monthly live sessions with me where I'll teach about a specific topic, or we do a case study together. And then all of your assignments are reviewed by an experienced mentor, acharya, somebody who's graduated from our trainings and is really actively supporting others in their community. And so they give you thorough feedback so that we can deepen your understanding of the material. So it's not just a mechanical process. So, and you have access to this private community and your fellow students where you can ask questions anytime. So our acharyas are monitoring the activity feed, and other students actually provide great inspiration and support. And it's really nice when we get, discussions going on about it, because we live in different parts of the world. We have exposure to different things. And so that kind of interaction actually, it brings a lot of expansion in terms of your experience. And then you have milestone check-ins with Ericka, our program manager, and you'll receive advice and insight from whatever stage of the training you're in. So right away, we ask you to take what you're learning online and apply it in your own life. And so this is the real education. It's life. It's not just in a book, and it's not just, you sitting in a room. So Ayurveda then is really the foundation for how you live your life. And this is why both the 200-hour health advisor and the 600-hour health counselor training, they begin with Agni therapy. Our Agni therapy program is a 4-week reset for your digestion, for your life, and deep personal healing, and start to develop a great foundation for living. After the Agni therapy program, you'll do a one-on-one health consultation with one of our staff, which will give you personalized guidance for resolving any symptoms and to see your path to feeling your best. It also gives you some firsthand experience in our approach to counseling. Calming your mind and nourishing your body, and connecting to your spiritual self. This gives huge support in your learning experience. So if you've already done Agni therapy, then you have a great starting point. And if you've done the program very recently, and that you can go ahead and just complete the required assignments as part of the trainings. But if it's been a while, then we recommend that you repeat Agni therapy with a new perspective.
Hi, everyone. My name is Ericka, and I'm the program manager here at Hale Pule. There's a lot of things I really love about my job at Hale Pule, but managing the Ayurvedic Health Counselor and Ayurvedic Health Advisor program it's up there among the top of what gives me joy every day. And I did want to share too that before I started my own Ayurvedic Health Counselor program, I had no training in yoga, in Ayurveda, in holistic health, nutrition, any of it. I was working corporate HR in the United States and was just feeling really burnt out and a little empty and just seeking something more, and was able to join a program, and really my whole life changed, not just myself and my health, but obviously my career, what I do now. So really anything's possible. Okay, so I'm going to give you some of the nuts and bolts about our program. But first, this is Shelby Powell, graduated from our Ayurvedic Health Advisor program, who can give you some idea of what it's like to study with us.
I didn't know anything about holistic healing. I treated my mind, body, and soul as separate boxes, effectively. So I would look after my body with nutrition and exercise. I thought, okay, ticking the box, that's done. Spiritually, I would go to a yoga studio 3 times a week, ticking the box. And as far as my mind, it really just came along for the ride. I didn't really do anything that I thought my actions might be impacting one or the other. Although I felt I had, I suppose, a modern, healthy living lifestyle. So I went through raw food, paleo, keto, intermittent fasting, superfood, supplements, all the rest of it. Just, you know, I was still suffering with a lot of bloating and gas and acid reflux and constipation for years. And I didn't really connect that my lifestyle might have been the cause of it. I did go to a doctor a few times who basically prescribed me some medication because they thought I was suffering from stress-related symptoms. So I spent a few years de-stressing my life, whether it be decluttering my home or my work or doing whatever I needed to do to de-stress. But I still had the same problems. So again, I had no idea that anything was connected at all. I just thought maybe I'm eating something that my body doesn't like. So as I do with everything, I go online and I do some research, and I thought there has to be a more natural, better way. I don't like taking prescription drugs. So I went online and did a search, and I found Hale Pune, thank goodness. After going through the advisor program and really changing my routine, the way I wake up, the time I wake up, what I do throughout the day, what I eat, how I eat, when I eat, and what I do in the evening has made a huge impact. And it's really cemented that everything truly is connected. The only concern I really had was I suppose the new way of thinking, the new concepts, the new terminology that potentially may go a little bit over my head because I wouldn't be able to translate them into plain English. What I really wanted to do through the course is to make sure that I'll be able to pass this message on to friends and family who are very far removed from the wellness industry, who wouldn't understand higher concept thinking, I suppose. So I was concerned that I wouldn't be able to do the plain English that I'm so used to, but I found that I approached it one day at a time, one concept at a time, and I tried to put that into plain English. And it did work. I mean, it was a huge leap of faith because I had to remove everything that I was so used to. So all the superfoods and the supplements and everything that I felt I needed in order to start the day, you know, it's how can I leave behind my spirulina juice in the morning? How can I go to sleep? I don't have my magnesium tablets. And I had to stop all of that instantly and trust the therapy, the process, the new way of everything. And it was tough. I had to rewire and rejig my routine, my lifestyle, my everything for those 4 weeks. But I found instantly within a few days that all my stress symptoms had been resolved. I was learning new spices and herbs that I never used before. It was years in the making and I was ready for it now. It really was.
So everyone say thank you to Shelby. And,
thank you, everyone.
So first we're going to talk about our 200-hour Ayurvedic Health Advisor Program and what the process is like for certification. So first, you're going to complete the Agni therapy program, and you'll have a one-on-one health consultation with me or with one of our other staff members. There are 10 lessons total, and you submit a written assignment after each lesson. One of the acharyas will review it and give you some in-depth feedback, maybe invite you to explore some of the concepts a little bit more. Then you attend monthly live lectures with Myra and myself, and sometimes we invite some special guests, people also in the field of Ayurveda or the Vedas, Jyotish, Vastu, to share some wisdom with us as well. You can ask questions in our private community and engage with your fellow students. As part of the learning process, you'll develop some materials you can use, such as a workshop outline that you can, after graduation, you'll be all ready to go and you can start having workshops for people in your community. You create handouts that you can use at those workshops to leave with people. It's really training you to be of service and to be ready to share. We also have a final exam with the Ayurvedic Health Advisor program that you will take to get certified, and it consists of a written exam. You also do the workshop, you develop that's part of your final, and you write a personal reflection as well. And what's really special about the final exam is that, Myra herself will review it along with me and whoever your assigned acharya is. So it's just really special, I think, to receive some support and guidance directly from Myra. I've been a part of a few different Ayurveda programs, and I didn't get a lot of contact with the people who started the school. So I just think that's really sweet. We give you, or invite you rather, to complete this training in 2 years. Most people only need a year to complete it, but you have 2 just in case. And we do give you a timeline with some milestones that you can make a plan for yourself in order to finish in this framework. It is self-paced, but we're keeping our eyes on you. So we will check in with you every few months if we haven't heard, and help to keep you on track and let you know about your upcoming timeline to complete, and encourage you and support you to finish the program. So the 600-hour Ayurvedic Health Counselor training, a few different components to certification there. So again, you complete the Agni therapy program and have a health consultation. There are 20 lessons, same process. You submit assignments, receive in-depth feedback. You will be applying your knowledge regularly with case studies and quizzes that all take place within Mighty Networks. You will go to the same live lectures with Myra once a month. And those live lectures the times are rotated. So whatever time zone you're in, you'll get to go to half of them throughout the year. Also, the Mighty Networks community, you can ask questions there, and we monitor it daily. You can engage with fellow students, ask for advice, say, hey, I'm a mom with 2 kids. It's really challenging to do this program. Who else has kids, and how do you make it work? And get some advice from people. You create an intake wellness questionnaire throughout the program, so that you have your intake wellness questionnaire when you graduate. And this is really important. This is a document that's the foundation of all of your one-on-one consultations. And we will review it for you, not just once, but 11 times. We review it for you as you learn more and add more. And so this document is just really solid by the time that you are graduating our program. The last few lessons are aimed to prepare you to work one-on-one with clients, so that you're very comfortable. So our lesson 20 is all case studies for you to assess, and we give you feedback on your assessment. We have a capstone project next. That involves watching Zoom recordings of actual consultations that Myra gave over the past few years. And this is a really special capstone project because you get to watch a master practitioner in action, working with real people. You get to hear the questions they ask, some of the energy that they bring, and see how Myra responds to it. And when I was watching those videos, it was so helpful for me because I just learned how to express these things to different people in different situations, and how to navigate that. I think as humans, a lot of us learn well by watching other people. And so it's just, I've never really seen a component like that to a program where you get to shadow somebody that experienced. And then we have the final exam, which is another case study, and Myra herself will do the final exam with you, which is, again, just really special that you get that touch point with the founder of these programs. So for the Ayurvedic Health Counselor training, we ask that you finish in about 3 years, but most people finish up in 2 years. And just like the Ayurvedic Health Advisor training, we're going to support you, give you a timeline, check in with you, so that you know where you're at and are supported to finish the program. So if you want to enroll in one of these trainings, AHA or AHC, but you don't really want to get the certification, that's not a priority for you. Maybe you just want to learn more yourself and don't have plans to be a counselor or an advisor, that's okay. You can fill out an exemption form so that we know that you're here just to engage with the material, but you're not submitting assignments, you're not completing the exam. You're just going to be in Mighty Networks, listening to the videos and audios and learning about Ayurveda on your own and coming to the live lectures, I hope.